Hey everyone, this is Natasha. I am the creator, tutor, and designer at My Creative Butterfly. I have been crocheting for over 25 years now, and I design crochet patterns from beginner till advanced levels. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe if you like what you learned today. In this video today, I'll show you how to make these daisy earring danglers. These are lightweight and super easy to make. So let us see what material is required to make them. This is a real quick and fun project and requires very little material. This bead pendant is optional. If you want, you can avoid this. You can just have simple crocheted dangler if you want. For this, I am using a size 10 crochet cotton thread in main flower color. I'll be making light purple and yellow for the center. With that, you'll need a 2 mm crochet hook. You'll need wire cutters, pliers to open and close the hooks. You'll need round nose pliers for making the bead pendant. You'll need a pair of scissors. I'm using 8 mm glass pearls for the pendant and a 4 mm glass pearls to add to the center of the flower. If you want, you can avoid them. Then I'm using golden colored earring hooks and some 6 mm antique golden bead caps. You'll need 4 of these to be added to both sides of the 6 mm pearls. Then you'll also need some eye pins. I am using 2 pins. You'll need some sewing thread with sewing needle for attaching the bead to the center of the flower. And you'll need tapestry needle to weave in the ends. That's about it. So let us see how to make it. We'll start with the yellow thread. We'll do the center of the flower first. So we'll be starting with a slip knot. So make a slip knot first. Now do 2 chains. Now we will do 8 single crochets in the first chain, or you can say the second chain from the hook, this one. So insert your hook in that, make 1 single crochet. Now continue in the same chain and make 7 more single crochets. The second one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now we'll do a slip stitch in the first single crochet that we made. This is slightly tight, but do a single crochet in this. Do a slip stitch in this. That's it. This is the first round. Now we'll have to change to the main flower color, that is the light purple thread. So in order to attach it, I'm just going to do a yarn over in the purple thread and just pull it through the loop, the yellow loop, and just pull the yellow thread tight like that. Now do a slip stitch with the purple thread in the next stitch. So I'll go and do a slip stitch like this. That's it. Now we'll start doing the petals. So for the petal of the flower, the pattern is 2 chains. Do a double crochet in the same stitch. Again make 2 chains and a slip stitch in the same stitch. So we have a total of 8 single crochets. So we'll be making 8 petals. We'll repeat the same pattern for the petal all around the circle here to make these 8 petals. So the pattern for the petal is 2 chains, double crochet and 2 chains, starting and ending with slip stitches. So we'll do a slip stitch in the next stitch, 2 chains, 1 double crochet, then 2 chains and a slip stitch in the same stitch. That's it. This is the second petal. Now repeat this 6 more times till you have a total of 8 petals. Slip stitch, 2 chains, double crochet, 2 chains, slip stitch in the same stitch. Now slip stitch in the next stitch, 2 chains, double crochet, 2 chains, and again a slip stitch. If you find it difficult to crochet along, I'll also be providing a link to the written pattern for the earring. The pattern will only be for the daisy flower. For the rest, you'll have to watch the video and see how to attach the pendant and how to attach the earring hook. Rest, the main crochet part I'll be providing as a downloadable pattern. So please go ahead and click on the link in the description. Just give in your email ID and your name and you'll be able to download the written pattern, and you can make it at your own convenience. Also, if you want, you can print it. I'm done with 7 petals. Now let us do one more petal. Same thing, a slip stitch, 2 chains, double crochet in the same stitch, again 2 chains, and a slip stitch in the same stitch. Now to end, I'm going to do a slip stitch in the first stitch where we started making the petals, this one. Just do a slip stitch here, that's it. Now I'll just cut off all the threads, the purple one, leaving a tail of yarn about 5 to 6 inches so that we can weave it in. Do the same thing with the yellow thread also. That's it. Now we'll see how to weave in the ends. For weaving in, we will use the tapestry needle, that is the blunt point needle. Just thread the all 4 ends one by one in the blunt point needle and just pass the needle through a few stitches back and forth. Remember to do it back and forth so that it does not pop out when you are using the earring. Do the same thing with all the 4 ends of thread. Once done, make one more daisy to make the pair of earrings. Now let us see how to do the bead pendant. So take the eye pin, 8 mm bead, 2 golden antique bead caps that we had. I am using 6 mm bead caps. For this you'll need the round nose plier and the wire cutter. First we will put the bead cap, one of the bead caps at the bottom. Then we'll sandwich the bead between the 2 bead caps. Put the second bead cap like this. Now the eye pin is long, so I will just cut it off. Cut off the excess. That's it. Now I'll just make a loop at the top. This depends on you. If you want, you can make a smaller loop or a bigger one. I like slightly bigger because the thread is slightly thick. If you are doing a fine thread earring, then a smaller loop can work. But for this, I'll do a bigger loop. Now since I'm making a pair, obviously I need to pair 2 bead pendants. So I'll repeat the same process again and I'll make one more. That's it. I am done with both the bead pendants. Now let us see how to attach it. When you are working with wire loops in jewelry, there is a specific way of opening the loops that does not distort the shape. You'll always open it sideways. Don't expand it. Just hold it with the pliers like this. And just open it in the front like this, either in the front or in the back. You're not going to just expand the loop, otherwise the shape will get distorted. Now I'll just attach it to one of the petals, pass the wire through and close the loop again. That's it. Repeat the same thing with the second flower. Now let us sew the smaller beads at the center of the flower. For that I will be using the sewing thread and the sewing needle. Now just simply sew both the beads at the center of the flowers. I'll just start at the back of the flower, pass the needle through a few stitches. Then I'll go to the front and then I'll add the bead to it. Make sure that the thread is nice and strong so that the bead does not fall off. If you want, you can also use the finer crochet cotton threads that you get, but I prefer using a strong sewing thread because that becomes invisible when you are sewing it. Also, if you are not interested in sewing, you can also glue it using fabric glue. That also will do. Once you are done, just knot the thread and cut it off. Repeat the same thing with the second flower also. Now we'll attach the earring hook. For the hook, again we'll use the same process. We'll open it sideways like this and attach it to the exact opposite petal in which we have added the pendant. So there will be a 3 petal gap on both sides between the pendant and the hook. Make sure that you attach the motif with the right side facing the front. The hook tip should be at the back. Now just close it. That's it. Repeat the same thing with the second flower to complete the pair. That's it, your earrings are done and they are ready to flaunt. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you liked it, do hit the like, and if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, do subscribe to the channel. Also remember, I have a link of the written pattern in the description. Thank you so much for watching.